so much for joining me today, Chai.
Yes, thank you for inviting me to Skift Forum. This is my first time to join the forum.
Absolutely,
Hope not be the last.
Yes, absolutely. So Thai Airways has been a bit of a darling recently. I mean, it's a huge success story in the industry. I'm curious, how'd you do it?
Actually, the story starts from almost 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And we have been struggling for the early 2 years.
Yep.
Because at that time, as you know, the airlines are burning cash industry. If you don't have revenue, your cash will gone, just this quick. Then the first step that how we can make us survive at the beginning first. Then we manage ourselves to be survive for first 2 years, and after that we call it surviving mode.
Yeah.
Then after that the pandemic's over.
Yep.
Then it's a luck or not, I don't know, but at least they're gone. Then after that, every country is open the border. Then we have a revenue coming in, and we are prepare ourselves, restructuring, we renegotiating with most of, I can say, all of the lessor, the aircraft lease. That's the most important part. And the second is we restructure the company, and we renegotiating with our employee to cut down the headcount from 30,000 to 50,000. That's by half. And lately we just changed our strategy to changing from the airline, from the point-to-point sales into more on the network airline. Yeah. But we're not ignoring the point-to-point. But this network sales is more incremental revenue on top of the point-to-point sales. Then it's already proven that our strategy is the right decision to make. Yes.
So what would you say is the single biggest decision that you made that was able to turn the airline around to make it profitable?
Yeah. Actually, my first mission, I joined Thai Airways as a CEO in February 2003. But before that, I was CFO before. But February 2003, when I took this position, we decided to merge our sister company, Thai Smart. They own 20 aircraft of the narrow body. And this company has been in the loss for almost a decade. And when we decided, we merged this company together, and it's the align with our strategy is to make Thai Airways as a network airline. So that means we need narrow body aircraft to put more capacity and frequency into the regional route. So I think that is my biggest decisions. And after that, and actually the total process that we did to merge these two together only 9 months from the day one that we decide until the totally merged together. So we've been able to bring in 20 of Airbus 320, and after that we decided to investing in the seating. In the past, it's all economy class, but as we are the premium airline, we are the high quality airline, then we decided to change, reconfigure a bit, and put business class instead of economy class for the 4 rows in the front. Then after that, we decided to invest in the wide body. You may have heard that we already engaged the firm order of 45 of the Boeing aircraft, wide body, 787, and another 35 option. And we also investing in another 32 of 321neo, which starting coming in end of this year. Yes.
So for the audience here, you're talking to a group of travel executives. What for any of them who may be going through maybe a difficult patch with their businesses, what was the hardest truth you had to realize when you were making these decisions about, what to change in order to revitalize your airline?
Actually, the most important part is how we can get the confidence from our stakeholder.
Yeah.
Especially the beginning of 2 years at the beginning. As you know, we are in the rehabilitation plan at that time.
Yeah.
And we are about to exit about a month ago,
Yeah.
a month from now. We need to earn confidence from our partners because at that time it's very difficult. No one can imagine Airways can come back as it's today. At that time, 4 years, 5 years ago, nobody think that Airways will come back at this strong. And once we are already halfway, I go back to our partners, our stakeholder, that we did what we promised from the day one, and this is what we deliver, and we will pay back you everything, the debt, and we give back you our business. So I think this is the most tough job to do. Yeah.
Last night we were talking about, the stopover potential of Bangkok and whether Bangkok can really become a hub like Doha or Singapore.
Yeah.
What do you think it would take to make that a reality?
Actually, to make Bangkok as a hub, we Thai Airways cannot do it by ourselves. We need a partner. Of course, as the last presentation, about the airport. We need the airport to work closely with Thai Airways. Bangkok as a hub is not only a mission for Thai Airways, it's a mission for the countries also. So we are one of the major 3 players that can make Bangkok as a hub. One is, of course, Thai Airways. Second is an airport company. Thirdly is the regulators. So we work very closely with them. In history, these 3 parties, we rarely talk to each other. We have a big walls between these 3 parties. Then after I joined, I took over, organizing the more or less like outing or workshop bilateral first. And then after 6 months, we come back together as a tripartite to talk how we can make Bangkok as a hub. Because each individual parties cannot make Bangkok as a hub. Then what isn't it for them?
Yeah.
For the Thai Airways, of course, we benefiting from that. More revenue, more potential. Airport company also got benefit because they earn more revenue and they can have a retail, we call it non-aero revenue from the passenger that transit into Bangkok. Regulator earn some fees from the operators. Then everybody benefiting, the countries benefiting the hub.
So you've hinted about ancillary revenue. What does that look like to you beyond seat selection and baggage?
For now, as you know, we are the high quality airline. In terms of seat selection, we don't have any strategy or policy to charge on the seat selection. But for the baggage, yes.
Yeah.
In the future, because according to the new regulations, we might have some different fare family. If you don't want it, you get this fare. If you want some all-in, it's another fare. It's choice. You have a choice to choose. The passenger have a choice to choose.
So let's take a couple of questions from the audience here. Are domestic and regional routes still a margin play, or are they becoming strategic for brand visibility and loyalty?
Actually, the domestic and the regional route are it's attracting selling point for us. We operate long haul, the intercontinental flight from Europe or from Australia into Bangkok. And how we can make domestic and regional route interest for the passenger. We need to put more frequency into that route. Otherwise, we cannot give the variety of product for the passenger. The product scheduling is also the product. If we have only one flight per day or two flights per day, the passenger will not choosing us. So that means we have to build our network serving to each other. For example, right now we fly only to double daily into Europe for Heathrow and Frankfurt. The rest daily flight. We have to build frequency to Europe, flying in and connecting to regional with the more frequency also. So frequency is a crucial part for the network airline. How we can compete, because the other carrier also flying to domestic and regional. We concentrating in the long haul also. How many stops that the passenger have to make a layover before reaching the secondary airport or secondary city? At least 2 stops. But we, Thai Airways, 1 stop in Bangkok. That's the difference. And most of you are the frequent traveler. You can feel it when you travel and you don't have enough rest. And one day after you arrive, at least 1 day or 2 days you have to recover. And for Thai Airways, you have one long haul flight, 10 hours, 11 hours. You can have a full sleep and one short connecting flight.
Yeah, we were talking last night. I'm not loyal to airlines at all. That is the single determining factor of how I book, is if I can get one long stretch to sleep.
Yes.
So you have said that you plan to double your fleet.
Yep.
It's an unusual time to try to do that because of all the supply chain issues. Are you running into any problems getting parts and supplies to actually do that?
Yeah. May I go back to before pandemic? Before pandemic, we have 103 aircraft in total. 103. 20 of them are narrow body. Then that means 83 aircraft wide body. 103. Today we have 77. But in 2033, we will be 150. It doesn't mean that today is double. It's not double. If you look back before pandemic, starting from 103, that means only 50%, not double. But in terms of the CAGR, it's only 4% CAGR each year. Actually, it's not aggressive plan. It's a very moderate plan. And we already commit and decide that we will bring in more aircraft. We already secured the aircraft. We know that if we let time fly and we not make a decision last year, we couldn't get this aircraft because the supply disruption.
Yeah. As far as passenger experience goes, you've really put a lot into revamping that aspect for consumers. If I were to get on a Thai Airways flight maybe in 6 months, what's the biggest difference that I would feel?
Yeah. If you look at the Thai Airways vision, we are the high quality airline serving with Thainess. That's the vision. But in the past, and I think most of the corporate have this problem. We have a nice vision, but very difficult to execute the vision into the tangible product. I think for Thai Airways during the past 2 years, we already convert that vision into the reality into the tangible product. For example, Thainess. After the merger of Thai Smile, along the way, I implemented Thai costume dress to be our cabin crew uniform. And we are not forgetting the ESG. We combine the recycled product together with Thai silk. Our Thai uniform silk made from plastic bottle, PET bottle, 70% and 30% Thai silk. And we ask them to dress it from the terminal until arrive the hotel at the end destination and vice versa. This is reflecting Thainess. Also the soft product, food. Lately we implementing about the street food serving during the flight, which we receive very positive feedback from the passenger. Not only Thai passenger, but also the foreigner passenger. Some of you may not cannot imagine how many Thai passenger we carry comparing to the foreigner. It's about 15 versus 85%. Thai national only 15% of our passenger. But we know that this street food is the Thai soft power.
Yeah.
This is one of the main reasons that people travel into Thailand to try Thai food. And that's why we bring in this Thai food uniform and also the travel kits. We're serving travel kit by using the Jim Thompson silk. We co-design with Jim Thompson, and we use Thai brand amenity kits inside. This is only an example, but more and more on Thai. We know that most of the airline now they're facing with the supply disruption. To improve the hardware means seating, in-flight entertainment, Wi-Fi. Very difficult to invest now. Even you have the money today, you cannot get it. But the most easiest part for us is soft product. That's easily implemented, and this is our strength. So during the past year or two, I can see a lot of big improvement.
I'm an unabashed sucker for a great travel kit. I love them. I take them home. I collect them.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have 12 different color and style.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take a Thai Airways flight. Okay. So this is an audience question, and I think it's a wonderful one to end with. When travelers book with Thai Airways 5 years from now, what is the one emotion or idea that you hope comes to mind when they take your airline?
We already decided to deliver the same experience to most of our aircraft to the passenger, because right now we have a lot of diversity in products, because we have a different aircraft type, different configuration in the aircraft. We already design and invest 44 of wide body, Boeing 777-300ER and Airbus 350. Together, 44 aircraft. Inside will be the same product. 3 classes: business class, premium economy, and economy. And for business class, we will be investing in the business class. For the first row, we didn't name it yet, but that 4 seat we will call it premium business class, but you feel like you fly first class. On top of that I mentioned 32 narrow body, that will be the same product also. That means 77 aircraft will be the same product. So in the 5 years from now, your passenger can feel the same experience, which I can say is state of the art of the cabin product that we will deliver.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Chai. Thank you.
Thank you สวัสดีครับขอบคุณครับ